Hello there, District 15 FBLA advisors. I thought it would be easier to just do a very quick overview to make sure everybody knew where to find resources. I know we get a lot of emails and sometimes that's overwhelming. So just wanted to remind you that we have a District 15 FBLA website. You can literally type in Google Missouri District 15 FBLA and it'll bring you straight up to this site. We've updated the site to include the district planning meeting items, which are the slideshow and the agenda from the planning meeting. If you were unable to attend that meeting and maybe you don't remember where that information is, that is here. So please look that over if you have not. The slideshow that we looked at the meeting is here. So I'm going to pull that up. This is the fundraiser that we talked about for the younger folks. And they have gone ahead and decided on this right-hand one. We're going to have purple shirts, and the proceeds will go to March of Dimes. So this was the slideshow from the students. I've already sent out the order form for that, so please encourage your students to consider ordering a shirt. We'll get them all here, and then we'll just find a way to meet up with the advisor to get that to you, and then you can get it to your students. So that is from the meeting. I will also add, I'll have to update the page. I'll add the second slideshow as well, but I think you can get to it here from the agenda. So this is the agenda that you were sent out before. And then this red link here, this is the slideshow for the district planning meeting. So I'm going to copy that and paste it up here. And this should take us to the slideshow. So here's the slideshow we went over in the district planning meeting. Some things that you'll want to note from this, if you weren't there, you need to read the slideshow, number one. The link to our district website is also right here. This also explains how a lot of things are going to be done, and I don't want to repeat that for those of you who've already sat through it. However, some things to note here is the DLC deadlines. So our virtual deadline is now going to be all this stuff listed here. Notice that we have to turn things in rather early, so you're going to need to pay attention to all of these virtual deadlines to make sure that you meet those deadlines. Also here on the conferences page, if you have students interested in running for state or national office, those filing deadlines are here as well. Notice our district registration is December 16th to December 8th. So that starts next week. Next week you can start signing up students, and that's done through Blue Panda. I'm sure Missouri FBLA will send out something with that information for you, but you need to pay close attention. Your students do not get put into Blue Panda if they are not in the national database. So we've been emailing repeatedly because we still have a few schools who have not registered any members, and it is not automatic. Sometimes it takes 24 hours for your students to show up in there, so you kind of have to plan for some time. You can't hope that it all happens at the right time, unfortunately. All right, as you go through here, there's the new information about new events and modified events, so take a look at that. And then some of you asked about a current list. That was on this slideshow too. Right here it says updated sign-up sheet. If you click on that, this is the sign-up sheet that we use at Jackson, but you're more than welcome to go up here and make a copy for yourself and for your school. And this has 5 spots for each of those events that you can enter up to 5 students in. And then like if it's a team event, 3 blocks. If you want to put 3, of course you don't have to have 3. You could have a 1 in a team event. That's fine too. But this will give you your list of everything. And this is what we use. We put it on a clipboard and the kids come by and then they can sign up for their events, or I shoot them emails and they email me back and I sign them up. And then the straight to state events are down at the bottom of this list. These events will not compete at districts. These events will be straight to state. So anyway, there's that information because I did have a question about that today, and that was in this slideshow as well. So go back through, make sure you're aware of all of these dates. That registration by December 8th is 100% firm. So if your school is remote or might be remote or whatever, you need to make sure that you bring whatever with you home to be able to register students. I understand that this year may be one of those years where we're all just really down on numbers, where we all may not have as many kids who can compete. But the good thing is districts is virtual, so your students could record their performance events from home. I'm sure they're going to make some arrangements for testing for online. So please still do encourage your students to participate. And they're going to come up with ways for us to be able to do that virtually. Some schools in Missouri are entirely virtual and still aren't even back in person, and I know some of them now are going virtual for a couple of weeks. So anyway, that's 5 minutes of your time. I didn't want to take up more. If you have questions, let us know, but really use that website. If multiple people ask a question, we'll post that information on the website to help you out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.